Hello everybody and welcome back to Bazzar Repairs and Reviews. Alright, so today what we got in the box is the NavePoint 6U 450mm networking cabinet. So this is a mini networking cabinet that you can just throw in like your routers, switches, power supplies, stuff for your home. So I wanted to get these for a long time just to keep my stuff secure, kind of keeps them cool with the fan. They have locks for the side, so it keeps it, pretty safe and secure. Keeps it a lot of the dust out and stuff like that. And you know what? It looks pretty damn cool. So I went ahead and purchased one of these from Amazon. I'll put the link in the description. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing unboxed, and we're gonna do a full assembly video on it, and then we'll put it in my apartment and see. I probably won't do the video for the wall mount. I may do that later because I will be moving. So. Stay tuned. Alright, now we're going to get this thing unboxed and just check out, make sure that it has everything in it and in place. So I'm going to speed the video up for you guys a little bit here, and then we'll see what we got in the box. So this does include a tempered glass front cover, which is pretty cool. Its weight capacity is 130 pounds. Internal depth is 17 inches, external width is 23 inches, and external height is 17 inches. Okay, so that is the top cover with the fan and a power cord, which is cool, so it can suck out some of that hot air. We got our tempered glass front cover here, which looks really nice. It has a nice little tint to it. It's real good. Perfect. Nice quality look. Okay, what do we have here? Just looks like our little side plates there. Alright, not much else. We're going to get this box out of there. A couple things fell out. We'll talk more about those later. Alright, now that we have everything laid out, you got your tempered glass, front cover, back cover. I'm sorry, top cover, bottom cover. Your little side door latches. We have all of our screws and latches in there, and our plates. Perfect. It looks like everything is in the box. Got our locking mechanism, our keys. It came with 4 keys. Everything that we'll need to actually even attach devices to the rack as well. We got our rails. And our side plates. Okay, so the box is fully complete with a really well-written instruction manual. So let's get started. Okay, step 1 will be to attach the punch-out covers. Okay, they slide around a little bit. These could probably go either way, so. Now enter the front rack C and the back rack D into their slotted spaces. Now we're going to secure these with 8 of the M6 heads. Just going to slide this over like so, and just screw them into the bottom. And do this all the way around. Do not tighten them yet until they're all in. Okay, now that all 8 are done, you can go ahead and tighten them. These had fallen out earlier. They just attach right in there, just like these do. So just put these right in there. Alright, so now step 4, we're going to place the top cover on, and we're going to secure them with the 8 hex bolts. So I just slid it on the front, and then just make sure all the covers fit, and you'll see the bolt holes that you can go ahead and put the hex bolts into. Everything aligned really nice. I went ahead and just made sure I got all the screws in first, and then after I did that, I went ahead and tightened them all. So we'll fast forward this a little bit.
Once all 8 are in, we'll go ahead and tighten them up.
Okay, now we're going to attach the front and back rack rails. And these are really easy. You just kind of, and they're adjustable. So you just slide in your screw with the associated nut and just put them where you want. But they can go anywhere depending on the size that you need. I'm really not even going to be racking anything up. I'm just kind of using this for storage for my Wi-Fi, so I'm just placing these all the way at the back and at the front. But like I said, they are fully adjustable. And I used a wrench here to secure them to make sure that the bolt didn't slip, but later on I found that you can just use your finger and it's perfectly fine. Okay, then once you got them in place, just go and tighten them. Okay, and the right side's done. So go ahead and flip it around and then perform the same thing on the other side. Alright, step 7 is going to be to attach the side door latches and the locks. So these just kind of slide in really easily and then they snap in. So just kind of slide them in as like so and then snap them in. And these will keep these side door latches, they're the latches to open and close the doors. Okay, now we're going to install the locks, so just go ahead, and they already come assembled, which is cool. So you you know where everything goes already, so you don't really have to check. So just unscrew it and just make sure you take out all the parts like I'm doing here. And then the washers last. Then you go ahead and just pop out this rubber insert there. And then slide the lock in. Hold it in place, and then go ahead and put the washer, and then go ahead and put the bolt in and just slide that down, and then you can tighten that. I hand tightened it, but I actually got a pair of pliers and actually tightened that a little bit more. Just make sure not to over tighten. Then we're going to put the locking mechanism, a washer, and the screw, which also has another washer on as well. And then hold that down and tighten. Alright, once that's tightened, go ahead and take a key and make sure that it turns fine. This one looks good. And then go ahead and insert the door. Bottom first. Slide it right in, and then you want to test to make sure that it locks properly. And this one does. Perfect. And then go ahead, same thing, unlock it and make sure it comes out properly, which this does, and that one's perfect. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side and just test it. Okay, and we're nearing the end. We're just going to go ahead and put the front door lock on now. And it's just like the other locks, except it has a couple extra pieces to it. And the diagram will show you, or you can just watch the video and you can see exactly how I did it here. Perfect. And I'm going to take a key and make sure this one works as well before I install the door. Perfect. Alright, last step is to go ahead and put the front door on. Just use the bottom hinge to secure it in place, and the top one is spring loaded. Just press down and it'll lock in place. And go ahead and take your key, make sure that it locks, the front door locks and opens and closes. And don't forget to plug in your fan. There's a cable for that as well. Alright, and you guys are all done. I can't wait to get this thing wall mounted and tested in my apartment. And with that said, like always, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I'll put the link in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.